in order to get really great command over past tense, you have to share, proper incident. Like the whole story should be in past tense. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I choose the wrong name for it, and I said to you that you should prepare an activity. It must be like, and you didn't get, I guess, my point exactly. It must be like an incident or any story of your past experience. Like when I was 5 year old, at that time I
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
it happened with me. I purchased that for my parents. This was first time I received a gift from my parents. I
Okay.
was really happy.
Misunderstanding for activities.
I
I
was
misunderstanding for activities.
and I went and met some of my friends in the cafe there. Yeah, I was not that much, I guess, good at English. Then they laughed at me. But it was, I accepted myself at that time that I will never let them laugh on me, at me after some time.
Okay.
I would start doing practice and I would be good at English. So like this, like you can, if you don't
Okay.
have any incident, if you cannot remember any incident, then try to create, construct a story in your mind. You can
Okay, ma'am.
construct about anything, related to gifts, related to birthday, related to parties, related to marriage function, if something happened, or something that you were, you used to dream when we are really kids. We start dreaming and start talking to our friends that after this or after that I'll purchase this lehenga for me. Like being a kid, we always like wearing lehengas and everything when we see. But after
Yeah.
yeah, after some years we realize that we don't like these things. Like if I talk about myself, I used to dream a lot about these stuff when I was there in only in a village. I didn't know much about the other world and the technology, and a lot of things I didn't know. Even we didn't have a television at our home, we didn't have phones, so we were not aware about other things and studies and the knowledge, nothing. And so, like this, something happened to you too. Okay, so you can just prepare
Okay.
a story. Yeah,
Yeah. Next time I prepare activity. I think
yeah.
I
It should
couldn't understand the activity word.
problem it
So
happened.
I
Yeah. So I think it was my mistake that I told you to prepare an activity. It should be an incident of your past life. Anything that you
okay.
past life is like the whole different life, but I'm talking about your past experiences. Okay.
Past experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any question for me?
Yes, ma'am. I have a one question only for
Mm-hmm.
what should just like a one I have confused for one thing. Just like a uh, uh, I listening English words, English conversation, so I totally understand. And also I read a newspaper, also I read a book and any types of content in English, so I totally understand. And but I try to speak. So when while speaking, I have lots of mistakes. I have lots of grammatical mistake, pronunciation mistake. Uh, so what I clear this mistake, because it's like I know very well you are speaking. This writing is clear with and throw, can, could, should. So I understand. Okay, this use is can, could. But why I when I speak and totally wrong?
Because it is not still, it is still not in our habit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will take really a long time. Be patient with this. After, it will, if you are putting your 100%, you are devoting 2 hours in a day to English and continuously 5 days,
Okay.
and if you judge yourself that there is no change, there is no improvement, it will
Yeah.
not there, it will not very conspicuous to your mind, or I guess to you, that there is a change. But the same 2 hours of practice, if you are doing for 6 months, one day there will be, you will realize, yeah, there is a huge change.
Right.
The change happens in our mind, but we cannot realize that. So we can only realize when there is a drastic change. So after 6 months,
But
you will be able to see that.
yeah,
So
I have changed in myself one thing, just like before 1 year, when I was read, so I couldn't understand what is meaning, what is meaning. But continuously I read it daily, 3 to 5 pages, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So yeah, after a long time, I realized that that's now okay. My reading is good.
now you
My
understand.
reading is good. My writing, yeah, I understand a reading properly, and I have seen any of content, any of method, and when I reading, so I understand. Okay, this meaning, that meaning, those meaning, but it's a little bit. Try to speaking a 1 to 3 minutes of only for 2 to 3 minutes of conversation. I have lots of mistakes. Last night I tried to speaking myself, randomly talk, how are you, and how are you, and talking about myself. I know talking about who are you. So I have lots of mistakes. I checked my video 4 minutes, 5 to 6 times. I checked my video, so I mistakes are 7 mistakes. Pronunciations and use was and were.
Mhm.
So I thought ki today I practice was and were.
Yeah, keep doing this, and you can search on YouTube too, like stories or conversation based on past tense. Then watch those videos. You will.
Yeah, I only watch the 2 to 3 types of videos. Just like Mukundanda. Mukundanda, she is saying satsang and used a very simple English and short content, so I understand it. Uh, just like I like a 1, 2, 3 sentence, so I write down.
Great.
Recently, I write down, and after watched a video and I checked on Google, I create a 2 to 3 sentence through same content, and I listening a podcast.
Right, like you can note down and then write some sentences from Google and create your own sentences. You have done the written part. Now everything what you have noted down, what you have created, what you have written down on your own sentences, try to speak also, because writing is in your
Okay.
habit now, so you can do that. But speaking is not in your habit, so try to speak those sentences which you have noted down, or which you have uh, I think noted down on your own. Yeah.
Only, because I have 1 year only for 2024 Jan to December, and the Jan to December I will have to take a interview for a nursing job. So
Okay,
I
it
have
is
only 12 months.
1 year is enough. Yeah.
Not need a very fluent and very long term talk, and yeah, with confident and without any mistakes. I will have to interview. I think a 15 to 20 minutes more than enough, but it's need confident. Yeah, they seems they seems a interviewer confident, and yeah. So and
It matters. Yeah, I know that. And it is content, not content. Content.
content. Yeah, last time. Yeah, content. Content. Yeah.
Okay, so be patient and keep doing the work. I'm always here to help you, so we can do that. Every now and then, whenever I get free time, I'll tell you, and we will have this session. I'll
Yeah,
prepare activities for you so you can improve.
yeah,
Okay?
I'm talked with Ruby. I talked with Ruby, so I share your phrasal. Eat like a horse, and say synonyms. Eat like a bird. So she is happy, and she also practice and word and opposite word. So we both are practice. I think a 30, 40 sentence. She also write down and speaking with me, and after I turned and I speak with her. So it practice really good.
Ah, great, great. All the very best for that. Keep doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ruby
yeah.
is, I mean, a very hardworking girl, I must say. She
Hard
really,
working. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, just like you.
And she speak a very confident. She speak a very confident, and
She
she suggested me. She
speaks
speaks very confident. Yeah, very confident.
confidently, very confidently. She speaks
Yes,
confidently.
very
When
confidently.
she knows
Okay, ly. She speaks
when,
very confidently.
yes.
Yeah, very confidently. Yeah.
When we describe a verb, speak is a verb, right? So when you are describing a
Okay.
verb, she speaks. So we have to use adverb for verb, right? When we describe a noun like she, is very beautiful. Now, beautiful is already an adjective
Verb.
for the noun is she,
Adjective.
and then
She.
beautiful
Yeah.
is adjective. So she is very beautiful. So for nouns we use adjective. For verbs we use adverb. So verb is she speaks.
Adverb.
तो स्पीक्स के लिए हमें एडवर्ब यूज करने का जो कि she speaks very
Adverb.
confidently.
He very confidently. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you say, can I practice on grammar? I need to practice grammar rules,
I think you know grammar rules,
parts of
but
speech.
no. You should just read a lot. While reading and while listening, you will
Read.
grasp the grammar rules.
Okay. Because now that time I'm focusing only for reading, writing, and speaking. I skip it at grammar rules and tenses and conjunctions because I had do lots of time on grammar. I understand when I read a grammar, so I understand. But just like I tried to speak and I fumbling and I forget that okay, what can I use? What can I use? Should mid. So
So don't dive to don't dive in the grammar patterns. If you are just want to enhance your spoken English, I learned some of the patterns because once the student is in front of me, I have to explain the rule to the student
okay,
for
okay,
make them understand the rule and the pattern exactly. But you are not aspiring to become a tutor. You are
no,
aspiring to become a fluent speaker. So you don't need to
yeah,
know the grammar patterns exactly. You should know the like how I can use. She speaks very
yeah,
confidently. You can use this. That's enough. You don't need to mug up the grammar.
okay,
Oh, verb and then
yeah,
adverb.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Mug of the grammar means, ma'am, can you see?
Learn. Ratification is mugging up.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, then bye bye. Have a great day. It was really
Bye
nice talking.
bye. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice to see.
Okay, then bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye bye, ma'am.